Romans chapter 8 verse 28. And we know that all things work together good to them that love Yahweh, to them that are called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom did he predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and his only begotten Son. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well. Wa Barakathum, unto the hopeful elect. Alright, now today, Lord will, I want to give a little quick exhorting lesson, man. Alright, just a quick little, some little exhortation, man, some inspiration. Going into Romans 8 and 31. What shall we say then to these things? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us, man? And if we are of that elect, and Yahweh Shai's blood be upon us, as spoken of in Ephesians, the first chapter, man, then guess what? Everything we go through, all the adversity, all the afflictions, working good for us, man, because you're being built up in the spirit through it. So guess what, brothers? You gotta take it cheerfully, man. Alright? All the adversity, all the affliction, Esau finna come down on us and everything, man. Hey, keep the faith, man, and believe these scriptures. Don't just hear the word, believe it, man. If the Most High be for us, who can be against us, man? Esau can't do anything without the Lord's power. Lord ordaining him to do anything. And guess what? If the Lord has a spirit where you got to be a martyr, guess what? The Lord gonna make it where you can be able to endure that. And also, if you die in the faith, then it's gonna work good anyway, because you're gonna be automatically be of the elect, man. So we gotta have that type of faith, man. Let's get another one. This is Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. What did Romans 15 and 4 say, man? Okay, it says things written aforetime, written for our learning and our understanding, man. So you got to go into it and look into it, man. All the times the Lord manifested His power, man. All right, He showed how He was a great demon-like power, but He also showed. He showed how He was a demon-like power. And guess what else He showed? He showed how He was a great power to His servants, man. You look into accounts of Genesis, you look at what happened to Noah, Abraham, Isaac, okay, Yahweh Shai, alright, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. All these accounts were written for us to build our faith and look until what happened to them. What happened to Susanna when she believed, man? Okay, all these accounts were written to build our faith, man. Guess what? If the Most High be for us, if we be of that number, then He's going to get us through any situation or anything you go through, man. You just got to believe, man. All right? Keep the faith, man. Keep your faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. All right? If the Lord is for you, nothing can be against you. All right? What do the scriptures say? For with Yahweh, nothing shall be impossible. With Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Nothing shall be impossible, man. Your little money problem, your woman left you or she did, you depressed. The Lord can get you out of anything, man. Believe, man. Have faith. All right. Let's go back into this is Sirach, known as Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. It's written for our learning. Use it. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Okay. Did ever had a faith in Him and was confounded? No, man. Never. As long as you believe, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to come through for you, man. Believe, man. You got to have faith. That's where that grace of the Lord going to come from, your faith. Believe it. Alright? Believe in Yahweh Shai went on the cross and shed blood for you. For all your fuck-ups and all your folly, man. Believe in that Yahweh Shai is there with you, man, in your fire, in this adversity we're going through for being in this truth, man. You got to believe it. All right? And don't let your conscience condemn you, man. When you down, get back up and keep that hope in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because he can get you he can get you at anything, and he can put you on a higher level at any given moment. You feel like you ain't doing good enough. Guess who can get you out of that? Guess who can increase you? The Lord said, if any man lack wisdom, ask. Okay? Ask and ye shall receive, man. Believe, man. Have faith. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Did any fear the Lord and was forsaken? Hell no, man. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Because what does that mean? Whenever you call upon the Lord, you got faith, man. You get sick, you remember Psalms 103. All right? When you get sick, you remember Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Who healed, Lord, wound, heal, kill, make alive, man. And then in Psalms 103, he healeth all thy diseases. So guess what? You don't run to Esau's witchcraft. Their little farmer kid. You call upon the Lord and you use the herbs. You pray. Because you got faith, man. Alright? All those people who got healed had faith. That's what we need, man. As long as you got faith, then the Lord is going to come through every time, man. Alright? Another one. This is Psalms 37 verse 25. I have been old and now I am young. Speaking of King David. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Never, man. At his long life he lived, he never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. Because guess what does that mean? The Lord is faithful, man, and just. He's going to deal with the just justly and the unjust unjustly, man. All right? The true servants of the Lord are going to reap those benefits, man, because they're going to believe. All right? We got to have that faith, man. Big faith in these times, man. Let's get another one. Let's go to 2 Maccabees chapter 2 Maccabees chapter 8 verse 18. All right. For they, said he, trust in their weapons and boldness, but our confidence is in the Almighty, who at beck can cast down both them that come against us and also all the world. All right. This was our forefathers, man. In the book of Maccabees during that time period, you had those Grecians kept trying to destroy us, man, and make us bow down to their images. And what did the Lord do? The Lord allowed us to keep on having a temple, man, to keep serving, because these men had faith, man, and they was winning wars where they was well outnumbered through the faith, man. Because guess what? The Most High before us, nobody can be against us, man. And you got to believe that, man. Faith, have faith, man. Believe. Okay. Lastly, I'm ending it off with 2 Maccabees chapter 2, and I'm reading verse 50, and I'm reading on down, man, because it shows different accounts of the scriptures. When guess what? These men had faith, and the Lord came through. Always, man. He's faithful. Okay. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 50, and I'm reading on down. Now, therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers, man. And our forefathers saw these things that we see now aforetime, and they still gave their lives for it, man. So we should have even greater faith, because we in a time of these prophecies happening. All right. 51st verse. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall you receive great honor in an everlasting name. You're supposed to look at that and take in the good that we saw our forefathers do. Them having faith, them fearing the Lord greatly. All right, which caused the Lord to overlook their folly and the stuff they did and look at them as righteous, man, and deliver them. We want that. Have faith, man. That's where it goes back to. It's the 52nd verse. Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed in him for righteousness? And guess what? Guess what happened to our forefather Abraham? His father was following those evil ways, those heathens, man. But the Lord called him out of that. Abraham had faith, man. All right. He wasn't textbook, but guess what? He came into the faith through the grace of the Lord. The 53rd verse. Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt, man. All right. Speaking of the time of Genesis. All right. One of the tribes, man. The sons of Jacob. Phineas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. All right. And this is speaking of Joshua, who has the same name as our Lord Yahweh Shai, because Moses handed down the torch to him to be delivering Israel, and he changed his name to Yahweh Shai. So he has the same name as our Lord. For fulfilling the word was made a judge in Israel. Okay. It says Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land. David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. King David. And these men weren't perfect, but the Lord overlooked that through their faith, man. And we got to have the same thing. It says Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven. It says Ananias and Azarias and Misael, by belief, were saved out of the flame. We know what happened with the book of Daniel. Let's read the 60th verse. Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions. And guess what? It's one thing in common with all these men. The Lord was with them, man, because they believed, they had faith. We got to do the same thing, brothers. Believe, man. Have faith. 61st verse. And thus consider ye throughout all the ages, that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome, ever. Okay? Never, man. Trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and you will never be overcome, man. Just as our forefathers. But anyways, Lord will just gave you a little exhortation. I'm going to end it off by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakah Kodash. The next time, call him Yasharallah, Shalom.